cows now. Come on, cows! And getting to cross, we have one in here that we got to get checked. So we're gonna try to run them through the barn, see how they do. Come on, cows! Let's see, we'll be right back. There they are back there. We got the cow herd following us. This will be an experiment to get them in the barn, but we'll do our best. All right, so here we are back in the barn. New Year's Day. There's Nightingale. There's Oliver. There's April over there. There's Spring. The whole crew. They're all hanging out. I just gave them a little apple treat. I'll give them one more. They're like that. This little guy, she went out yesterday. Actually, she went out a couple days ago, but she just seemed like she could use a little more time inside. We had the vet here today because we actually have a calf that has some prolapse going on again. And we had a nice discussion with the vet, and he was letting us know, like, you know, that calf, right? That just basically is in that weaning phase where he's kind of just getting off the mother. Is pretty much our most high risk calf right now for like coccidia and any sort of parasites. So, you know, that's kind of where we're at. We actually had a calf I had in here a couple weeks ago around the corner that we actually found dead today outside. So it was horrible. It was a horrible start to the new year on the calf front. And then, like I said, we went out a little bit later and there was one that had a prolapse going on. So we called the vet and we're trying to see how we can get that calf in the barn tomorrow morning so that we can get it, hopefully some treatment. Right? So again, we're getting beat up early this year. We got a ton of mud out there. The temperatures are very variable, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, or warm, cold, and wet. So it's a lot. It's a lot on those animals, and so we're strategizing here on what we're gonna do for the start of 2024. So we're gonna be putting a new corral in. That's definitely something we're working on, and we just have to get this 6 month to 12 month weaned calf situation handled. So we may have to think about building an area outside just for those little calves and go from there. The vet did recommend, you know, maybe even bringing them in the barn a little bit, which we hate to do, that for that age group specifically, and put a good amount of Corid in a tank, a water tank, and let them drink from that. So that's another consideration and concession that we're thinking of making. So again, there's decisions that have to be made. There's always decisions that have to be made, and we're working through it. It takes a lot, you know. We were just spending like the last hour talking about this, what we're gonna do and how we're gonna handle it. And the truth is, there's a lot of guessing, and you're guessing and you're guessing and you're guessing until you finally figure it out. But and even then, once you figure it out, there'll be something new. So we you know, we just have situations that we're navigating, and we're figuring out as we go. So try to keep the animal issues to a minimum through better management and just getting better every single day. So anyway, that's how we started our new year. I wish it was better news, but hopefully we can get that little guy in the morning, and we can get the vet back here to help us make some good decisions. So we'll see what we can do, right, Sweet Pea? What do you think, Sweet Pea? What do you think? So we got to get her bred back still. We're going to do some research on that this week, talk to some dairy farmers in the area, see if we could do a good AI, hopefully get another A2 female calf and get them going. So we'll see what we can do here, but it's a process. We're always learning, and I wish it was easier, but it's not. So we got to do what we can do and get these dairy Get the dairy calves bred back, or cow, get the dairy cow bred back, and we'll get the rest of these situations figured out. We, you can see that orange light down there. We have some piglets that have been born. We have again, winter piglets, another issue, because it's cold. In the summer we had pretty much like 100% survival rate, which is awesome. But you know, we had one mother in here. She gave birth to 10 piglets and all of them died. Then we had another one. She had 10, she's down to 2. And we have another one that I want to say also had 10 and she's down to 8. So our luck this last 4 weeks, it should have been better. You know, December, you know, we did great on the meat orders, but we got our butts kicked in the piglet department and in the calf department. So I don't know if any of you could relate to this, any of you farmers that are watching this, but as you know, it's no perfect science. We were talking today too, like a lot of farmers, you know, not farmers, but a lot of people that have YouTube channels, they only talk about certain things. But here, you know, we're not doing anyone a favor if we don't talk about the truth of the experience and the truth of what farming is. And I always go back to this. There was a woman we met when we first started in this, and she said, if you're going to have livestock, you're going to have dead stock, so get used to it. And for us, we always try to have the optimistic viewpoint that we're going to have 100% survival rate. We're going to have 100% birth rate. We're going to have, you know, just one of those outlier farms. I mean, I know it's not realistic, but we try hard to do our best to put ourselves in the best situation, therefore put our animals in the best situation and put our customers in the best situation. So, but it's not easy. It's totally not easy. And you know, again, today's New Year's Day. We've been outside in cold weather all day, like hours and hours and hours trying to sort through some of these situations. So hopefully tonight we could relax a little bit. And it's kind of nice once you, you know, once you shut that barn door for the night, and once you turn that light off for the night, it's like, okay, I get about 8 hours now of personal time to just relax and unwind. And then tomorrow, boom, 5 a.m., 4:30 really, we hit it, right? We send the truck down to Pennsylvania to go pick up dry ice. Start making the boxes early in the morning. Start packing boxes all day to send meat to customers. And then from there, I mean, well, before that, right around, you know, 7 o'clock or so, we get these animals going, get the dairies out milked, we get them outside, we check on all that beef cattle, and then we, you know, we just keep pushing for the rest of the day. And then about 6 o'clock, everything shuts down again. And this is the cycle over and over and over again. So for those of you that ever thought about getting into farming, if you're not into monotony and routine and habit, don't do it. Because this is like as routine and as monotonous as it gets in terms of the day-to-day habits and routine. Obviously, what throws a wrench in it is when something goes wrong or there's a birth. So, you know, all of this has to be considered for those of you that are thinking about getting into this line of work. But it's very rewarding. And it's very important work. Like I started to say in our video yesterday, you know, our food system is not one to be very proud of here in America. I mean, it's declining fast. And because of its decline, our health is declining, our energy is declining, our vitality is declining, and our species, I would say, is also declining as a result of all of those poor commercialized inputs that are presenting themselves in our food supply. So you got to do your best to eat off the farm. Do your best to know your farmer. You know, take advantage of your local agriculture in your state, even out of your state. You know, anytime you're supporting a farm, you know, that's owner run and owner operated, family run, family operated, it's a good thing. So put your money into your local food systems. And again, I said local, what's in your area. Doesn't necessarily have to be in your area, but it just shouldn't be a big commercialized farm, right? Commercial operation, that's, feedlot oriented and just participating, I guess you can say, in that big food system. They'll be all right. Walmart and those big brands are always going to be buyers of commercial food, and that is fine. It's what it is, I guess. But for those consumers that are looking to get the most out of their meat, out of their bodies, out of their minds, out of their performance, you want to look to small farms where how the food is sourced, where it's sourced. I mean, how amazing is it, by the way, that you could literally know your farmer and know where your food comes from and have it sent to your house today? That's truly an amazing gift. Or for those of you that are in the community, you can go right to the farm and you can pick up farm fresh meats, farm fresh foods. I mean, this is incredible that we have these options and these opportunities. So make sure you take advantage of it. It's a big deal what you put in your body. You look around at people today, the former coach in me, or current coach, but looks all the time, and you see so many people that are just physically not well. You say, well, what causes that? And you got to go back to the food, right? Life for most people is starchy carbohydrates, it's processed foods, man-made, manufactured foods, and then there's the deceptive foods where you're buying health food, you think. But how healthy is it really? It's not very healthy. It's sort of this scam that we have going where we create fancy, healthy-looking organic boxes that have certain textures, and we start to believe that the food that's in them is better for us, but it's kind of a scam. So you got to know what you're putting in your body. These beauties here produce amazing milk that's better than any milk you'll buy in a carton at a store. And again, there's a place for that. I'm not knocking the dairy industry, but man, there's something about getting milk straight out of that cow that is truly amazing. Same thing with the pork. We have so many customers that have shied away from pork through the years, and they said, you know what, let's give it a try again. We'll go to the family farm and give the pork a try. And then they say, that's the best pork we've ever had. I always tell this story. There was a guy, I forgot his name actually, but he was one of our customers, or is one of our customers, and he's from Rome. And he wrote a beautiful message, and he said, you know what, thank you so much for producing that pork, because I haven't had pork like that since growing up in Rome. And that's a beautiful compliment, and we're happy to hear that. So anyway, local food supply, support it, make sure you feed yourself through it, and you'll be really happy that you did. There's still no guarantees in life or in anything that we do, but if you can take advantage of good, healthy, farm-sourced, farm-fed beef and clean produce, do it. You will be really happy no matter where you are in your life, no matter what stage of life you're at, old, young, in between. Take advantage of it. You'll be happy that you did. So anyway, Sunday night. No, it's not Sunday night. It's Monday night. Feels like a Sunday night. It's first day of 2024. So let's make it a good one, everyone. Let's make 2024 a great year. For those of you that are looking to lose weight, reset your health, we have our carnivore challenge. That's starting January 15th. You can go on the website and take advantage of that, or I'll put the link in the comments below. For those of you looking to just get some good farm fresh meats to your house, we'll send them to you. wearefreedomfarms.com. And anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys all have a great day, have a great night, have a great morning, and most importantly, have a great life. So we'll see you soon. Take it easy. And once again, have a great day. See ya.